Austin Simmons, our 2025 quarterback, had a monster scrimmage / practice game yesterday. Connor informed me that I had the wrong thought of this game. His final spring game is tomorrow, correct, Connor? But they had like a scrimmage practice game, kind of like Florida Gator spring game, where they play against one another, where he threw for 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. Absolutely insane. I don't care. Then I was going to use this comparison to when Jameis Winston, or Jameis Winston, I like to call him, at FSU threw for 24 of 25 against Pitt. I remember when he did that. And people were trying to downplay, like, oh, it's against Pitt, not that big of a deal. To throw 24 for 25 in practice is tough. And so for him to do that again was again, impressive. So again, 400 yards, 6 touchdowns in practice is impressive. Maybe in a game it translates to 320 and 4 touchdowns, right? I mean, think about how to kind of just the weight of that. Now, who knows who he's going up against, but still, just to be able to sling the ball around, man, is absolutely incredible. Did you have any thoughts, or were you able to see those highlights, Connor?
Yeah, I was. I shot out one tweet after watching it. It's a couple minutes long. If you haven't had the time to go look at it, anybody that's in here listening, take the time to go look at it. The kid's an absolute stud. I think he's got a phenomenal throwing motion. He's worked hard in the last 6 months. Baseball player by trade. So he, for a little while, had an elongated throwing motion. He's really worked really hard on making that more compact. It's real. He's got it just a pretty looking throwing motion for a lefty. You don't see that very often. Ball just jumps off his hands, and he, because of the improved mechanics and the compactness of his mechanics, I guess, for lack of a better word to say, he's got great ball placement. He's got fantastic accuracy. So I think he's really improved over the last year, and is somebody that could be college ready sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Dave, go ahead.
So I talk to Will Miles a lot, and I know Connor knows who Will Miles is. He does a lot of good analysis and breakdowns, and we'll have a preseason magazine coming out here soon, so be on the lookout for that. But I talked to him, and he's like, so can if Austin Simmons reclassifies, can he start? So, I mean, I've looked at his film, and to be honest, and it's not me blowing smoke, and I've said this on the show before, he's got the total package, man, when you look at it. I mean, he progresses through his reads really well. He knows how the plays are going to form before it happens. And it just looks like he does everything. And of course, they're going to post the good highlights on Huddle. They're not going to post any bad highlights of throwing picks or anything. But you go and look at his statistics. I mean, they're pretty damn good. I mean, I think his sophomore year, was it? He was like the second placed quarterback for passing in the state of Florida. I think he was, number 2. I have to go back and look at that. But he's number 2 in one category in passing. But, like, you just look at his film. He's got all the mechanics. Well, I guess with the throwing motion you were talking about. But he's got, like, the mechanics down. He's got just everything that you want in a quarterback. He reminded me a little bit of Will Grier when I watched his Davidson Day film when he was in North Carolina. He reminded me a lot of him. So, I mean, I'm excited for him to get here. I know when Will Grier was recruited and our quarterback play was really bad, I wanted him to start as a freshman because I just thought he was better than Treon Harris and all the other guys.
Yeah, Will Grier was that guy.
Yeah, Will Grier was that man, and I'm hoping that Austin Simmons turns out to be sort of like that, but better. But it looks like that. And plus, he's really smart. I mean, 5.34 GPA. I mean, I'm sure he applies that to football as well. I'm pretty sure he's a smart kid and knows what he's doing. I just can't wait, man. I hate to say this, too, because I think DJ Lagway is a very, very phenomenal quarterback, and I think he's going to be great here at the University of Florida. Austin Simmons might be a little bit better. I don't know.
Dave, might be stealing my thunder that you've been sneaking into some group chats that I've been in.
What?
Oh man.
Here
DJ,
we go.
first and foremost, this is first and foremost, I think DJ Lagway is a phenomenal talent. A phenomenal talent. He is an outstanding player and every bit deserving of the 5-star status that he has. I think Austin Simmons in the 2025 class is a bit underrated. And as a pure passer, I think he is further along at this point in his career than DJ Lagway is.
Yeah, that's exactly what I should say. Now, DJ Lagway. DJ
As a
Lagway's an
pure
elite
passer,
quarterback.
let me state that again. As a pure passer, I think Austin Simmons is further along than DJ Lagway. I think DJ is a better all-around athlete. I think DJ has a
Yep.
better arm, but Austin Simmons is like I said, mechanics fantastic. And I think the biggest thing, and I think the biggest problem I have, and I might catch some flack for this. The biggest problem that I have with quarterback coaching in today's day and age is too many quarterback coaches are coaching the Patrick Mahomes throws, the off one foot, throwing off your back foot, throwing sidearm, throwing like not using proper quarterback mechanics. And that is becoming everyday life now for these quarterbacks. So when they're sitting in a clean pocket, they don't know how to step into a throw. They don't know how to set their feet properly and deliver a strike with proper mechanics. Instead, they're relying completely on arm strength, which somebody like DJ Lagway has plenty of. So he can get away with it. But you don't see that same stuff from Austin Simmons. When you see Austin Simmons go through training, or when you see him sit back there and throw the football, the mechanics are sound. His footwork is absolutely fantastic. And I think that's why at this stage in his career, I think he's further along as a passer fundamentally than DJ Lagway is. I'm not saying he's more talented than DJ Lagway, but fundamentally, I think he's further along.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was really trying to say, but I kind of made it sound a little bit different. So.
No, I think you guys are both spot on. I love your take. Obviously, I could tell like you guys are being hesitant because it's gonna get spun the wrong way. Like we're taking a jab. It's not that at all. It's just simply processing what we're looking at here and giving our thoughts and opinion. Both guys are great, and I think it's a good problem to have. If you got both of these guys that are highly talented quarterbacks in their class, both coming to the same place, and we're just talking about how great both of them are. That's great to hear, and I love your take that hey, where the coaching is heading. And I have noticed that, right? A lot of clips you're seeing now from quarterbacks is on the run, the quick sidearm, across the body, that flashy look, which is important to have. Nobody's not saying that at all. But you don't want to get away from the basics because the NFL, that stuff works, yes, what Patty Mahomes does. But Patty Mahomes also has the sound base there. That's a secondary, is he's able to do that. He's just really good at it, so it makes it seem like it's natural. But look, being able to extend the play and being able to throw it off the side of your arm and all these jazz because you have a strong arm is definitely an attribute. We just want to make sure you've got both of those things. So, look, I think for Billy's offense, what we've looked at and what we've been studying, and for the fact that he's going after somebody like Graham Mertz, that Austin Simmons style seems to fit what Billy's trying to, put into his offense as well. So, love it. Great take from both of you guys. I appreciate the insight. And look, if you guys want to add me to the group chat so I could be a part of this, that'd be fantastic. If not, it's fine. Totally cool. Whatever. You guys let me know.
I'm only in one group chat with Connor, I believe. I think it's just one. I might be in multiple ones.
I'm in none.
I'm in so many, I don't pay attention to half of them. So
I feel that. I have started a horrible debate here about LeBron and MJ. I didn't realize why. I knew what I was doing, but my goodness, guys, we moved on. Like, forget about it. Nobody's ever going to agree on this. It's done and over with. I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinion.